Welcome to Make It Take It. I'm DC. If you're interested in sports betting, subscribe below. I go over the games that I'm taking for the day, and I keep a record of those. I had Tulane the other day. It was my first game of the new year. They beat Memphis straight up. I'll link that video in the description below if you wanted to go back and watch it and see my reasoning. I keep a playlist of all my plays just so I can keep track, and I keep a record in my description. I love Mountain West matchups. Moving on to today. And I looked at two of them. The first one that popped out to me was this New Mexico-Fresno State game because New Mexico is undefeated and they've been smoking everybody. So for Fresno State to only be a 4.5-point favorite at home, that looked interesting to me. But when I looked further into it, I see Fresno State has beat them 7 in a row. So they've pretty much dominated New Mexico in recent years. And the way of looking at that, the way the line's set, me thinking that there's a reason and it not making sense, hasn't worked out as well for me this year. It has in previous years, not so much this year. Maybe it's the way I'm looking at it, maybe not. But I don't think there's a reason to get in New Mexico's way right now. So I'm skipping past that and going to the second one that I like, which is Utah State at Air Force. Utah State's a 7.5-point favorite. Utah State dominates in this series. They're in the last 10, they've been a double-digit favorite 8 times, and they usually cover easily against this Air Force team. Now, this one's 7.5. The only 2 times that it's been less than a double-digit line, Air Force is covered. So Air Force at home here, Utah State's very good this year, but I like buying that 0.5 point and taking them +8 at home. I think they're going to come to play. They're going to want to show it to Utah State. Utah State usually dominates them, has a good team. They'll be up for this game. They have a good team this year, 9-6, haven't played as tough of a schedule, but that's what I like. The other game I like is the Boston College Notre Dame under 131. Boston College defense, they've given up less than 50 a few times this year to some pretty decent teams. And if you take away the 2 overtime games they've played recently, their defensive average would be down a lot more. Now, Notre Dame's given up a little bit more points this year, but Boston College has a weaker offense than what they've been playing. Boston College has one of the lowest 3-point shooting teams in the nation. So I want under 131 in that, and then Air Force +8. Those are my plays for today. Thank you for watching. Good luck today.